jump in. I think we just got done being awkward with Cullen. Yes. Embarrassing him to death. Or in town. What are we doing in town? I guess we'll find out. Deku, be careful. The box is not as sturdy as ones that are made out of wood, you dingus. Yeah, it's all wobbly. Careful, honey. You might hear her making noise. She's pulling like extra pieces of cardboard off of her box, so... Oh, that's right, we're just walking around in here. I think I was trying to finish some things. What is this? But I don't know what this is, but we're gonna go find out, aren't we? What is this? What are you? You. Well, let's go see. Let's go touch it. I like to touch the exclamation points. What are you? Let's go find out.
If you say so. Did you hear the news?
I love all these weird conversations going on around the character. Like, whatever. If you think it's the right thing to do. It's like, what are you guys talking about? I want to know. Is this for that lady? No, I already talked to her. She was like, I don't want to be part of the Inquisition because everyone's dead that I love. And I'm like, I understand. Is it in town? I haven't specialized yet, by the way. I have the people back at Skyhold. The Necromancer, he's more Talatasi. And then the other two, I always do Necromancy, which is exactly what I'm going to do again because it's my favorite thing to do. It does make Cole unhappy because he's like, that's not nice. And I'm like, don't worry. I give them jobs. They get paid. What's over here? I'm curious. You guys probably don't... Oh, hello. You guys probably don't even know. Oh, it's this hut. What's in this hut? I don't remember. Oh, actually, I think it was a dwarf or something. Touch the blue. Yeah, a letter in an abandoned home. The stone calls to me. In my dreams, as I shape it with chisel and hammer, it shapes me in return. My flesh twists, claws and fangs ripping forth. The light in the sky makes the stone so much louder. The cave in the hills has good, strong stone. I can shape it into something strong enough to keep me safe if I hurry. Jindin, if you're having the dreams, go talk to the Templars. The war doesn't matter. Their job is to help when things are too frightening to deal with alone. And the only reason the Templars didn't find you as a child is because your parents hid you away. If carving helps you, here's a map to an old cave I stumbled on a few years back. I think it has the stone you like. Okay. Yeah. So what happened here is they got a hold of some of the, red lyrium, and it killed both of them. I think. Yeah, I think it killed both of them. Move, Dorian, honey, thank you. I think what I was doing was I was just trying to clean up some of the stuff. I picked up a bunch of shards. Oh, that's the race. Yeah, when you get the horse, this chick here is like, I will give you money or whatever for racing over here. It's like, I don't know, man. I guess we can go over here. What is this? What's this? Oh, seeing red? Why not? We'll go get that ocularum and then head back to Skyhold. Oh, never mind. This is where the dragon is. That's right.
Inquisitor.
I don't know, you guys want me to try it again? I mean, I have coal now instead of Solus, but we can sure as shoot give it a shot, can't we? Let's save it. Let's be smart about this. I don't want to have to walk all the way back around and complete that mission that I, you know. Yeah, by the way, those baby dragons are amazing at shooting you in the butt, so... I learned that the hard way. There's a thing of red lyrium. This is where it was taking me to destroy that piece of red lyrium for Varric, because he does not like red lyrium. Not that I blame him, that stuff sucks. That's pretty much how I always play this. I always just bypass completely the baby dragons and then whoop. Oh yeah, throw me off. I don't care. Oh yeah, I can't sprint, that's right. This is sprint for me. Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened? Okay. We need to just calm down here a little bit. Alright. Yeah, thank you. I know how to use the tactical camera, but you're very helpful. I need to get the head, but it won't. You know what? We'll just go for the feet. That's fine. Front legs. Alright. Oh, Cole, you dingus. Sorry, he's really bad at all this, not dying. Ow. Tail flick. I was ducking though. Okay, you heal. Thank you. Take a dragon out, go legs. I've said it before and I'll keep saying it. It's very important. Dorian, love, get out of my way. Cole, you need to learn how to better, you know, assassin. Alright, up baby. It's alright, we're already pretty close and Dorian's the only one who's not like right up against her. Yeah, I love doing that too. You can like bounce them out of the thing. Bleeding pretty heavily. Where'd she go? There she is. I see her front leg. She's really, really, really bleeding right now. It's good for us. sorry, I gotta get to Cole. He's on the ground again. Oh no, no. Thank you though. Are you attacking me? I need to get to my son. I need to get to my son. She does a lot of that jumping around. Where's she at? There she is. Come on, guys. We're doing a lot better this time than we did last time. She's a stun attack. Here they come. If she actually keeps the attention on her. Oh shit. Pistolling attack. Shit. That's not good. Oh good. No, get out! I'm stuck in the fire. Okay. She's down. So this is what— oh shit. God damn it, I walked into the fire. That was an accident. We're doing pretty good. She fell down. That's a good sign. When she does that, she can't call her babies and stuff anymore. She's pretty effed. You just kind of have to keep her down. As far as like killing her goes, these dragons are hard though. What am I doing? Oh no, I'm on the other side. Alright, well that was fun. We'll go level up some more and then see what happens. I love that the epic music is still going. Okay. We need to go back to Skyhold, I think, yeah. I mean there's still— what is this? Oh, there's his little Venatori buddies. Yeah, we can go over there. We got 2 rifts over here that need to be close anyway, so we'll go kill this last Venatori. Close those rifts and then go back to Skyhold. What's up, Deku? Just chilling? This is his— I don't want to say main quest, but like each character, like he has you kill Venatori, Cassandra has you go after some like evil seekers or whatever, who betrayed the order or something like that. Go on, bear. I mean, I could kill you, but I'm more interested in completing this mission and taking these rips out than I am in fighting you. No, leave the bear alone. You guys are you just got the bloodlust, don't you? Yeah. Unless he's following us, which is a possibility. Yeah, yeah he is. God damn it. Alright, set him on fire. The problem with... Okay, you need to chill. The problem with Cole right now is he needs better armor. See how easily he's taken out by, like, bigger stuff? Once I get him some better armor, that won't be an issue. In fact, he'll be pretty invincible as far as a rogue goes. I also need to get him, like, I need to get the deft hands. I think it's deft hands and fine tools. Oh, Cassandra just pulled that freaking assassin over here like a crazy person. I love when they go all invisible and then they act like I don't know that they're there. I'm like, what do you mean you can see me? Like, yeah, I got eyes. Cool. They dropped a weapon for one of these sword-wielding psychopaths I have on my team. Are they up? They might be up. Oh, I hear a wizard. Nope. No! You hear that talking? Go, Cole. It's that guy over there. Oh, yeah, I forgot that Dorian has his power that makes things explode. Always fun. Yeah, you're dead now. I know you greatly approve. You're super excited about all this death. So we got one more, and I don't know where they are, so I'll have to find out. Nope. Not what I wanted to do. Oh, I need to talk to Sarah about that, yep. Is that person here? I don't think so. Let's see. That's seeing red, which I can... Oh, that's inside this cave, which I can go get that in a second, but I don't think the last Minotaur is here. I think... he's somewhere else. Obviously, right? Like in another area we haven't touched yet. Or we have touched and I just forgot he was there. He might actually be over in the western approach. How far down is this? Like 100 damage? Oh, not even. I also need to go do my specialization. Oh, come on. There we go. Nice. Good job, guys. I love that the rifts just whisper weird shit. It's like, nope, not listening. there's a wheel of cheese here. I would like to take this, please. I am hungry. Thank you. Dorian, pick up that wheel of cheese. We're taking it with us. Don't ask, oops, don't ask why, just do it. Alright, there's one more here, and I think we've closed all the rifts after that. All the rifts here. Every other place has, like, you know, 8 or 9 or something like that. Go away. Oh, those are dogs. That's fine. Wild dogs don't mean nothing. It's the bears you gotta watch out for. Oh, is there another one? Oh, nope, just some assassins. I love that everyone ever is just looking for a fight in this place. They're like, there's the Inquisitor. Let's go test our new swords, and then they immediately die. And they're probably like, what happened? It's like, I don't know. I do love Cole because of his, like, aggressiveness when he fights. He's definitely not a wuss. He gets in there and he just owns. I love it. So much rage in one little compassion spirit. Of course, I guess he saw the worst of the worst when he met Cole, so it makes sense. Is it up there or is it down? Touch. Seeds? Fantastic. Oh, that's right, I need to gather all that so I can have a nice, like, kick-ass garden over at Skyhold. Which I always wind up building because gardens are the best. Oh, hello. Did you come to ruin my day? Probably. What? Just tell her not to. She's doing it because my door's closed, honey. Oldest child. So I have the door closed to my room. We have 3 dogs right now. 2 are Jared's, 1's mine. Mine's in here, the other 2 are chilling out in the hallway. Just because I like to give my little bun a break. Miss Deku. And the dogs get all upset because they're not, like, in constant contact with someone. And I'm like, well, the rabbit needs a break from your inquisitiveness. There it is. It's in a hole. Well, let's save it and then go touch it. Come on, guys. Let's go touch the thing. Open! That one's a problem. No thanks. No, I don't like that. Ew, turn one of them into a frost spirit. Up off my thing. Thank you. Rude. Oh, no, shit. I saw that coming like a mile away. Touch it. Oh, nice. Oh, what did I kill? What was that? Is that a ghost? I don't know. Ew, they bubble. I never noticed that before. Brody. Nice. Good job, guys. Listen, Dorian, my sweet, my love, you need to learn how to do things on your own sometimes. Good for us. This will stun them. Cole's fine. Focus. Oh, up, Dorian. Good job, guys. Nice. Yeah, this rift is hard too. Just so you know. Look at this. These guys out here. Having fun, guys? Yeah, I bet you're having fun. Well, you do that and I'll do me, and we'll see who wins. There wasn't really much in there, was there? That's fine. It's more about closing the rift and getting the experience than worrying about the treasure chest. We're just gonna hang back here, guys, and watch these idiots. Oh yeah, the bear's... Is the bear losing? Oh, he is losing. Look at that. Put enough a good fight, though. Ew, ew. Okay, to Skyhold. We gotta go talk to. What is that? What is that? It says there's a thing in here. What is that? Oh! Oh, I know what this is. Okay, so there's... I think there's a gap back here in this cave where some dude died. Hold on. Is it here? No. It is around though. Oh shit. Okay, that wasn't that far of a fall, Drama Queen. There it is. A letter found on a corpse. If you find this, the bleeding didn't stop. My family lives at the Red Cliff Farms. Make her bless you if you could take my last words to them. I didn't run, didn't abandon them. I thought I could get enough to help. Fool that I was. All I got was my guts torn out. So yeah, this guy came here, I think, to hunt bear, and then he got attacked and killed. So yeah, we just gotta deliver this to the farm. I guess we'll do that real quick since we're already here. So they know that he didn't abandon his family. Because that's what they think happened, is he just left and just left them. Oh, it's auto-saving. Nice. He lives at this house over here. He must be related to this person. The one that was like, get my Druffalo, and I'm like, ugh, fine. Okay. To Skyhold. See if anyone else needs us for anything. Where'd I put my coffee? There it is. Yeah, and if you guys didn't get that, Deku is my rabbit. She's my new little bunny rabbit. She's still a baby. She's like 4 months old. She's a sweetheart. She likes to hop around and jump around. Not much for being, you know, held and stuff, but I kind of like that she's very, like, excited all the time. She's a good little rabbit. Very, relaxed, you know, when she's in her pen. Okay. So the 3 diamonds down here, that's my specialization, and as always I will be specializing in necromancy, just because it's my favorite. I've already read this like 50 times. Stop letting me pick it up. So let's go down and pick our specialization, which will be necromancy. We'll come back up and talk to Sarah about her march, because she asked us to do that a while back. Yeah, I don't know... Where's he at? He's dressed... There he is. What's up?
Inquisitor, I heard a tapping. My skills are required.
And you are?
Speak of Vios Anaxa.
Sorry that I'm in a
I
weird...
have come from Navarra as a voice for the dead. Welcome them, and they will serve your
God
cause.
damn it. Sorry. I want to be facing him like an actual person. I welcome any assistance.
The Inquisition is open to any allies.
Warmth I do not often find.
Yeah, so people don't really like the
I am of the
Mortalitasi
Mortalitas.
because they
We tend to those
raise
who
the
have
dead.
passed and revere their lives by honoring them in death. And when the living are threatened, we give the bodies of the dead physical purpose once more. Necromancy, Inquisitor. The dead will serve for you.
And this is the same skill that Dorian has. His specialty is necromancy.
What is a Mortalitasi?
We are the caretakers of the grand necropolis of Navarra. For the treasured relative, we usher a spirit of the Fade into the void of their mortal form. It honors them both. But when enemies threaten the living, we turn death into a weapon of war, instead of merely the result.
You're a mage who manipulates life. How is this not blood magic?
Blood magic consumes life. It tears at the living to manipulate and destroy. It is a cancer among our kind. We honor life by venerating the dead. We give their mortal form purpose. In combat, perhaps only for a few moments, but that is still more than they had. More than opposing you normally allows.
You're saying you can bring the dead back to life?
Of course not. The souls of our departed cross the Fade to be with the Maker. The body is left empty.
Then what is it that you do?
In the Grand Necropolis, we would usher in a displaced spirit of the Fade, eliminating imbalance. But this is war. Every battlefield has one thing in abundance: death. I turn the bodies of enemies into weapons against them. We do not manipulate the living. We make use of the dead.
I do understand how people could have a problem with using necromancy, especially when you're raising, you know, their family members, but I kind of feel like the Mortalitasi have a very big, like, very healthy respect for other people's dead relatives. I don't think they just be like, hey, I'm going to raise your grandpa without
When your journey
asking.
begins,
I
as
think that
others
they
end.
would be very
Steps are
respectful of
small,
it.
but vital. There is instruction and veneration. Then you'll return. We shall see what this life holds for you.
Especially since they see this as a way of honoring the dead, not like abusing the dead, especially their own people. So yeah, we're going to do necromancy for this, our specialty. It's not that I don't like these others two are great. Vivian's, she uses like the earth magic that I think this woman teaches you, and then Solus uses this woman's magic, I believe, which is like a form of nature magic or something. Let me go check real quick. Just oh, there it is. No, yeah, you call on. He uses rift magic. That's what it is. Ooh, I can actually put points into it right now. His rift magic is amazing. Let's go back to our character and see who all has points. Sarah, she hasn't specialized. It's because we haven't been using her for anything, so she hasn't specialized in anything, I think. Yeah, Dorian uses necromancy, which is what I will specialize in. Did he get his? He hasn't. Okay. Cole did. This is Cole's. The assassin. I think you actually have to use the characters for them to get their specialization. I think. Or they have to level up to a certain, you know, whatever. Okay. Now I can go upstairs and talk to Sarah about the march because she asked me to do that a while back and I just didn't. Oh, I already have a Navaran skull. Did he give me that one? Yeah, Scout Harding comes and hangs out here when you're not making her work. I don't think Bull needs anything right now, but we will talk to him just in case. I always do.
What's going on?
Nope. Of course not.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
At some point, he'll be like, hey, you should come hang out with me in the Chargers. And I'll be like, fuck yeah. I like hanging out with the Chargers. Is my boy back? Oh, there's Sutherland. Hey, buddy.
Inquisitor, it was amazing. Sorry, slow down. Your quartermaster outfitted me, and I got trained to hunt the bandits near my home, in your name. I hired Voth here. Don't tell anyone. He's a mage. A good one, though.
Well, I don't care. I'm a mage.
Trust in me, your worship. I'll pay you back, I swear.
Good work. Keep with the training. We'll need every hand.
Yes. Yes, your worship. We'll do just that. Won't we, Voth? He doesn't speak, but he's thankful too.
Yeah, he's cool. I love Sutherland. He's like really sweet.
You were in Kurt when the champion was there.
I visited the Sabrin.
Get to that.
They lost their colour.
There's my girl.
I hear Vashel was good pay for you, Inquisitor. Time to go see if my friends came through too. Got a location for a stash. Hopefully something nice for my trouble. Well, your trouble. Just let me know when you're ready to head out. Be sure to bring your empty pockets.
I'm ready if you are.
Always, yeah. My favorite part this. Let's go see what friends can get us.
This is part of her main mission. My lovey. And... ooh, I want to bring my other lovey, but at the same time... I will bring Cassandra this time. But we will be bringing Solus with us to... it's the green foresty place. the Dales. Was it the Dales? Anyway, that's where we find that book about him. He's so super interesting, I just can't help myself. And then my next playthrough, I'm going to be romancing Solus, because, you know, I always do 3 characters, Dorian, Solus, and Cullen. It's just because I really like their romances, and I really want to have them for the next game. So, you know, hopefully I can take my story here, put it over to the next one, and then, you know, the Inquisitor would be married to Cullen, or to Dorian, or be hunting Solus to slap him, be like, hey man.
Trek out to places like this. Give me a city and I'll give you a tour, but surprise, surprise, I don't know stupid woods or ruins. What's that?
Don't hurt me. Harmond made me do it.
Quiet yourself. We're here to help.
Help? Had enough help. I complain about a fight and suddenly I'm an agent or something.
You were the one with the rumor out of Vashel. My friend.
You're her. You're the one he's waiting for. It's her. She's here. Red Jenny.
Yeah, I don't like murder. You know, like cold-blooded murder. Not really my thing, you know. I still like setting people on fire, though, for it. Oh, shit. No. Nice try, though. Excuse you. That's why I bring Cassandra.
Whoa, hold on. I was not aware the Inquisitor was personally involved. This is a tragic misunderstanding. Let's all sheath our swords, you walk out, and we'll conduct this like business.
Oh no, you're gonna die, dude.
He started it.
Super dead. Mr. Noble.
There. That wasn't so hard, was it? We identified the confusion, and we worked past it. I'm Lord Pelharmon. I do hope, Inquisitor, that you continue to respond to reason. After all, your choice of company is hardly virtuous.
Freaking user you are. Another noble prick who punches down.
Yep.
We're the same.
Don't worry
you and
about
I.
it.
Well,
Just
that is
kick him in the
overstating
teeth.
it. You are nothing like me, but we both need people.
You want to talk now, but Sarah's my ally. You attacked her friends.
Come now. You know how much her meddling cost me? Because apparently you were complicit. Honestly, previous to this very moment, I thought you'd also been tricked by these red jennies.
No, man, I'm part
Despite
of the
your
group.
foreign nature, as Inquisitor, you are a social peer. I attacked them on behalf of us both.
Arse biscuit.
Quiet. Inquisitor, Herald, I don't want to be your enemy. I'm barely invested in being hers.
Oh, dude, you're
If you
so
are willing
effed.
to recognize an
I
opportunity,
hate this guy.
we could be exceptional partners.
The servants you killed, they did nothing except talk about what was going on.
You killed my contacts. My friends.
That is entirely true.
Well, that should be that then.
You're the one who empowered them, made their complaints a threat. Perhaps you should have warned them about talking to you.
Stop talking to him. Really, just stop it.
No, go kill him, Sarah. He's all yours, honey. He's a piece of garbage.
Now what was the point of that?
Distraction. Duh.
Mother cuss bucket, friggin' bastard, shitebag, piss face. You think you lop-eared son of an arsenal, rotten
Sarah!
piece of...
Sarah!
What?
He's done. You're done. Relax. It's
She's so
over.
mad, I love it.
I said. Friends, Inquisitor. Better than his lot any day.
It's like the best thing ever. She just loses her chill so fast. She ruined that guy for life, because he's dead. Well, see you on the other side of the veil, buddy. You eating, Deku? She likes her alfalfa. She only gets a little bit of it a day, though, because it's not good to overfeed them alfalfa. Very, very bad, actually. She's a sweet little bunny rabbit.
Hey you. Know what? Thanks. Felt good to stomp the smile off that pisshead's face. It doesn't go bad like that often, yeah? But when it does, they deserve it.
Risky, but keep it within the Inquisition and I'll support you.
Even though there's puckered around us?
Even so.
Well, good then. Right, what do you mean? Because I am really not used to that acceptance thing you're doing right there.
Oh, we're friends. Duh.
We'll have some differences, but I want to be one of your friends.
You're pretty big to be one of my contacts. Important, I mean, not fat. But all right, Inquisitor. You're on my good side. We'll see if it lasts.
I don't mean your contact. I mean like bros. Or whatever the female equivalent of that. We know we'll just be bros.
A gracious lady there.
I love it.
Is your network of contacts still active after what happened?
After Lord Arsehole in Vishel? Of course. He may have killed people, but that just means there's more who hate him. It's crap that he killed people, though. They were just trying to stand up a little.
We annoyed some nobles. Does that really help all that much?
It helped make a dead idiot. That's good return for time. I don't get what's so hard to understand. Your stuff works the same. Your Inquisition, I mean. Punch a bully, people like you. Do it because they asked, or let them think they asked. They like it even more.
True.
It's inspiring, even if it sometimes goes tips up and they take a hit back. You know, like Haven.
I get it, kind of. We just don't think of what you do as that kind of inspiration.
Well, we should take a good hard look at where our people come from. All the same people. At least my baddies are understandable. No kicking in the sky there.
Yeah, mine's not. Yours are just regular dudes. Mine's a
It's all good,
freaking
isn't it?
dude with a god complex, and he wants the orb, and he just needs to calm down.
He hunts the killer, but he's the one who killed her. He can't remember.
I've heard about some
Pretty sure that one was
oddities here
about
in
the movie
Was that
Memento.
you?
Yes. Maybe. What was it?
Can I assume you're responsible for the turnips that have shown up in the fireplaces?
They don't smell the same, Raw.
You needed that soldier to smell them so he could die thinking he'd gone home.
He did go home.
Someone found a barrel full of misplaced daggers. Was that you?
They were safer there.
Let's talk about something else.
All right.
The servants are having trouble remembering some odd events. Someone is leaving peeled plums on the windowsill. It's attracting flies.
Spiders need to eat.
And healers need something to treat infected wounds. Like spiderwebs.
The plums are already dead. But they don't mind
He's so
helping.
sweet.
I'll talk to you later.
Probably.
He really is. I'm like, ah, my son. Super adopted. We need stairs. So what if I break my legs? Alright. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I need to go upstairs. I'm sure there's more people. Hello. I know you, right? Probably. Stay out of trouble. I gotta go talk to my friends. How are you, Cassandra?
Yes?
I don't really need anything from you.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
I'm so good at conversing. Good talk. Yeah, totally. I'll have to make a visit to the prison too, which is really cool. There's also a little secret, well, I wouldn't say it's a secret room. There's like this little back room area that's full of all the wine you've collected, which is pretty cool.
Battling the demons of paperwork. That's a fight nobody walks away from clean.
You have no idea the number of times I've almost been killed by bills of lading. I've been meaning to come talk to you anyhow. I never officially joined the Inquisition. I don't know how to do this disciplehood thing. I'm a businessman. Never really followed a chosen one before.
Oh man, we're friends.
I don't need a disciple. I need a friend.
If you knew how intimidating you are, you wouldn't make it sound so simple. You just don't know what you are to the people out there. The Herald of Andraste is a symbol bigger than any of us.
There's no way I can be bigger than myself, Varric.
Sure you can. You don't see yourself like they do. The sky tears open, demons everywhere.
1 second, guys.
To ordinary folks, these are the end times. The only hope they have is you. You're the sign that somebody might hear their prayers. That maybe they're not abandoned after all. You heard the crowd singing after Haven was attacked?
Alright, sorry, the guys were downstairs doing stuff. There we go.
Whatever I am to Thedas, I'm still just an ordinary person.
So, just a regular person, like anybody else. Right. I should probably get back to work. Unless, you up for a game of Wicked Grace?
Always. Hanging out with Varric makes me happy.
someone to talk your ear off? I think I can oblige.
Yeah. I think I asked about all of these. Probably.
What are your thoughts on the Inquisition?
If there's anybody out there who hasn't joined the Inquisition, they're hiding under a rock. Did you want to take over for Eldon? I think we might be able to conquer it just by looking east.
Dogs are sitting outside my door whining.
What do you think of our general?
Find him a war or something. If he spends any more time in the yard drilling, Josephine will have him killed.
He's driving Josephine up the wall.
How do you think
out there
Josephine is
screaming all the
handling
time.
I'm starting to get the feeling that this is all a warm-up before she takes over Antiva in a bloodless coup.
I know, politely.
What do you think of Leliana's work?
She scares me. Mostly in a good way. At least I'm reasonably sure she's on our side.
Good to know.
Back to work, then.
He's like, you know, she could probably kill all of us. This guy right here is the one who puts together all of the, the little motifs you find, the wall plaques.
You still miss that bloody sword. It was a good blade.
How are you doing? Do you have more stories? Yes.
I'd like to hear more about what you saw in your exploration of the Fae.
I would be happy to share it with you.
Tell me about the old ruins you explored.
I found in the Bakari wilds a humble cottage far removed from many of the simple Chasen tribesmen.
I love his
Trees
stories.
and weeds had not reclaimed the home, nor did the Chasen dare to come and steal the trinkets still remaining. It was empty, long abandoned, but the world feared that you might return.
Tell me about a spirit you encountered.
I found an ancient spirit who had once been undisputed king of almost every land I had discovered. Like pride or rage, it was the Fade's reflection of a feeling. When I asked which one it was, the spirit faltered. "They've forgotten," said the spirit. "There remains no word for what I was."
Tell me about the old memories you found in the Fade.
I saw a young Canary working in a simple kitchen, baking bread as she was ordered every morning. In every loaf she broke the rules. She'd take a pinch of sugar and fold it into the center, like a secret, and this act of small rebellion brought a shining smile across her face.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Alright. I have to talk to everyone as soon as I come home, because if I don't, then I feel bad, and I don't know if they have some shit they're going through or what.
Have a thing for strapping young Templars, I see.
Yeah.
And what's this about?
Oh, nothing. Just something I find rather adorable about you.
Aww. I am pretty cute.
I'd like to ask you about Tevinter.
Dorian's so sweet.
Anything specific?
Corypheus is a figure out of Tevinter history. He was a magister.
Yes, but that was a different time. The Imperium's power was at its peak then. The Civil War had ended. The Magisterium was united, its armies scooping up bits of Thedas like candy. The Magisters who entered the Black City. It was a demonstration of how exceptional Tevinter had become.
But who were they?
No one knows. There's no record of a Magister named Corypheus. All this happened 1400 years ago, before the Blight nearly wiped us out. There are no records. Today, people half believe it's all just a story. That's what I believe.
We have evidence the story is very much real.
But not who Corypheus is. If he remembers. There used to be families who claimed some of those Magisters.
I mean, what if his name wasn't even Corypheus? What if his name was like Steve or something? That'd be embarrassing. His name's
The
just
families
Steve.
distanced themselves from the tale.
Be the best.
All we know is that some men and women entered the Black City looking for the old gods. What did they find? According to Corypheus, nothing. And only he could tell us more.
This had to have been around the same time that Solus locked the elven gods away. Because, these people's history about the gods and the elven gods kind of coincide with each other a lot. you know, Solus doesn't see himself as a god. He was very proficient in magic and immortal, like the elves were back then. So I think that both of the humans' religion and the elven religion are they're like the same thing. So when Corypheus went there, Solus had probably just locked the gods away at some point, and when he went there, they weren't there anymore, and he freaked out. He's like, oh my gosh. They're gone, and then Solus is like, I'm just gonna go.
Empire would be ruled by mages.
Strange? Why are you less qualified to rule than some tart with a fancy crown? Actually, the fiction in the Imperium is that mages don't rule. The Magisterium rules. That magisters are all mages is considered a convenient technicality.
Huh. Of course.
I thought the Archon ruled over the Imperium.
Well, yes. Technically, he can overrule laws passed by the Magisterium, but that never happens. Even so, he gets to appoint new magisters, which means all the families vie madly for his favor. Thus, the Archon gets invited to all the parties. The truest path to Tevinter influence, let me
I
tell
think
you.
Dorian's dad is part of the Magisterium. Okay.
And let me ask you something else.
Of course.
That's it for now, my sweet.
That's all I wanted to know.
Fair enough.
I should go.
Here I thought we were just getting to the good part.
God, I love hanging out with you. Hi, Fiona. Is your son still not talking to you? I'm sorry if he's not. He shouldn't be so angry.
Inquisitor,
How are you?
let's talk about you.
Me?
What did you do before you worked for the Divine?
I trained to be a spy from a young age. Learned from the best. For a while, I was wildly happy. I loved the thrill of that life, the danger. But nothing lasts forever. I went into hiding, and when I emerged, the Divine called on me. She presented me with my own network of spies, and said I was the only one she could trust.
You seem to know a great many people.
I have made friends, and on occasion enemies. It's unavoidable.
Yeah, true. When you're a spy master.
You have a history
You're just
with the
like, yep,
Warden who
half the
has
people
light,
hate me, the other
don't
half
you?
love me, and the middle,
I had the privilege
people
of
in the middle
calling
don't know
her
what to do with
friend before
themselves.
she died. The world seemed much duller after that. It still does.
Be an interesting
You
job.
seem to know Josephine
Spy
quite
master.
well.
I met her a long time ago, but we didn't become good friends until years later. After the Blight, in fact. I'd just returned to Val Rayo, and she welcomed me back by throwing a diplomatic ball. She was the Antivan ambassador at the time, you see. The ball was... alright. Too many politicians. At midnight, Josie and I left to find a real party. We've been friends ever since.
What do you consider a real party?
It's not a real party until someone's small clothes are pinned to a chantry board. And that's all I'm saying about it.
We can continue this conversation later.
You know where I am.
Actually, I need to talk to her more about
At your service, my lady.
the Divine.
They called you the left hand of the Divine.
That they did. What of it?
What exactly does the left hand of the Divine do?
A divine always has enemies. And Justinia had more than most. I protected her. I watched, had an ear to every door. I identified threats, and I dealt with them.
So you were her spy master too?
I handled difficult situations that couldn't be resolved through more delicate...
She means by being stabby. Stabby stab.
I'd like to hear about Justinia.
Sometimes I talk
What
to
was
the
she
person, sometimes I stab them to death.
A mentor.
They both got the same result.
Like me, she had secrets.
It's like, oh,
Made mistakes.
I'll try not to
Made her human.
get you angry.
I think her followers responded to that.
Was there something more than friendship between you?
You're asking if we were lovers? Typical. I was devoted to her, therefore it must be romantic.
Love is common. Love is simple. My bond with Justinia was something greater. She was a sister, a mother, a teacher. So to answer your question, yes, it was more than friendship. How did you and Justinia meet?
Sorry about the sniffles. I'm still getting used to the weather over here. It's a lot drier than
Before
Oregon.
she was Justinia. When I met her, she was Mother Dorothea. I was at my lowest. Broken, lost. And she saved me. No, wait. She hates it when I say that. I saved myself. She just showed me it was possible. We'll talk more later.
Yeah, she has a little main quest you can do too, which is really interesting. Oh, okay, well, apparently my elf is too fat to squeeze between that tiny gap. That's fine. Down we go. Hello! That was a lot farther than usual. Was it? Oh no, it was fine. Whatever, I missed your table though. I'll try to do better next time. I talked to Solus, I talked to Dorian, people on the other side. I need to talk to Josephine. I'm gonna go talk to Cullen right now and see what he's up to. Probably being awkward. Boom. Oh, nope, he's just hanging out in here. Thinking hard. Has your sister written you?
Yes.
No. I think everything's fine. I'll see you later.
That's all for now.
Another time then.
It's like, it's really embarrassing when you come in here because people start asking me questions and I don't know how to answer. It's like, just say, yes, we're dating. No, it's none of your business. Yes, I will break you if you tell anyone. No, they're all gonna know because I'm gonna go up to, what's the tallest point of this place? Up there, and then just yell it over the mountains. Of course, then Corypheus might hear, and he'll be like, shut up, no one cares.
He's in bed. He fights.
Oh, you look happy.
At your service.
Okay.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
He's like, alright. How long have I been at this? Okay, we're gonna take a small break because I need to get some more coffee and I need to check on my dudes. Alright, so I'll be back in just a second. Or a minute or two, but just take a break. Okay, sorry. That was more than a few minutes, but I had to make lunch for the children's, because kids must eat. So he didn't want to have a conversation with me. I think I have to get more of his, Grey Warden Treaty doodads. Who else do I need to talk to? Vivian. I need to talk to Vivian. I talked to Cassandra, talked to Bull, I talked to Cullen, Solus. I got him to tell me more stories. At some point, he's like, I don't have any more. I have to go get more for you. And I'm like, dang it. I talked to Varric.
So mortals try to find the Maker, and that becomes blind.
Sure.
It's just a story to scare children.
Wait.
How about that?
Oh, this is the garden that I can make into better. Right here.
False gods are demons. Darkspawn are demons. It's all demons. That's a lot of demons.
Yeah, I need to talk to Josephine, but we'll do that in a minute. Hello, Vivian.
Did you need something, darling?
I wanted to ask you about the Circle of Magi.
Of course. What do you wish to know?
This.
If the Circle disbanded, how can you still belong to it?
The circle is an idea, my dear. And an idea cannot be dissolved. Many of the first enchanters voted for rebellion, caring little that anything short of a unanimous decision would pit mage against mage. Rather than dissolving it, Grand Enchanter Fiona's vote split the circle in two. The rebels follow her, the loyalists follow me.
Alright. She has a main mission too. At some point. Alright, so she's been talked to. Let's go talk to Josephine, who is, wait. Yeah, this way.
Inquisitor, I must speak with you.
What is it?
I must explain something first about the Montillier's fortunes.
I remember you said your family had been
This is our main
forbidden from
mission.
trading in Olay.
It's devastated our finances. The Montillier's
Well, unless
have,
you're
in fact,
romancing her.
been in debt for over 100 years.
I had no idea your family's situation was so precarious.
Hardly anyone outside the family does. For generations, we've done everything to keep creditors at bay. Sold our lands to stave off interest. It's just... it is infuriating to see my family still reduced to this. I'm to become head of our house. If I sell any more of our land, my family will become destitute. That cannot be my legacy to them.
Is there anything I can do?
I'd almost solved our problems. For a while. I negotiated a chance to reinstate
Well,
the
I'm doing
Montillers
my,
as landed traders in Orlais. We could rebuild with that. But when I dispatched paperwork to Val Royal,
Mage right now. My
I've
necromancer.
just learned my carriers were murdered.
I haven't done
documents
the entire
restoring my
specialization
family's
yet. I
legal
gotta go
status
collect some
still.
skulls. Right now I'm just talking to my companions so I can make sure I didn't miss anything with their missions.
Do you have any idea who murdered them?
Leliana made inquiries that bore success. Comte Boisvert, a nobleman in Valvoyot, claims to know who killed my messengers. He has a request that you come when I meet him, so he's seen publicly conferring with you.
If that's what it takes to get to the bottom of this, I'll meet this Comte with you.
Thank you, Inquisitor. It means you are too kind. I must know who killed my couriers just to harm my family.
I'm trying to do some of the little... because each of your friends has like a main mission that you're supposed to do for them. There's some like really important ones that you know, want to do, like the Iron Bulls is very, very important. The other one's not really so much, I think, but I do them anyway because I love my companions a lot. Oh yeah. Let's see what all we have going on here. Alright, I've done all that stuff. Yeah, this stops me from getting kicked off my horse all the time like a dingus. I need this one. So my rogues can actually open stuff. Let's see here. This increases my inventory capacity, but I don't really need that so much right now because, you know, I just don't pick up a lot of stuff, so not that big of a deal. Inquisitor, I am more than satisfied with the agreement we reached with the merchant princes. Here is a duplicate if you wish to review it. I would put aside 3 days and 24 candles. Ambassador Montilier. Dorian, who I travel with a lot, his specialization is necromancy. Here are the results of my research. I trust they're satisfactory. Your spymaster said she might let me stroll around without my shackles if they please you, but sing no false praises on my account. Alexius. She's like, maybe, if she's happy, I'll let you walk around without your handcuffs. A letter to Commander Cullen. All I can say for certain about the apostate is that when asked why she had not joined the circle, she declared that the chant of light was for humans and meant nothing to her. I hope this information helps. Anything helps. We still have neither race nor background information on the Venator agent and Hunter Fell. The Bells are effectively nobility in the city, and information about them is protected. It's not a mage, whether she is or was one of Duke Titha's lovers. Immortalitasi. We'll do that.
Inquisitor.
Go ahead, Cullen. Go scare people to death. I haven't played Jaws of Hakon or Hakon or whatever, but I've played the Trespasser quite a bit. A lot of fun. A lot of closure. Surely the Inquisitor cannot be part of such things. It seems a base prank to intentionally disrupt such an affair. Go on, Leliana. She's like, I'm just gonna turn the lights off and let them trip over each other. Nice. Can I open any of these? Yeah. Ooh, Emerald Graves. That's the spot I was talking about right there. I'm not going there yet, but I gotta bring Solos with me to the Emerald Graves because I'm pretty sure that's the spot where that book is about the Dread Wolf. Oh, this right here is definitely a Josephine mission.
At your service.
Alright. Let's go and I'll do the, Is there anyone I haven't talked to before I leave this place? Oh yeah, oh, sorry, I haven't gone to Crestwood yet. Which is fine. Oh, I should probably do Josephine's thing too. But I'll go ahead and collect the Navaran skulls, which are... No. Nope. Where is it? That's not it. Wait, there we go. Shards. This whole shards on the bank here. It is. I need to be... it's on a hill somewhere around here. That's a cave. I think it's over near this camp, actually, collecting the skulls. I don't always play mages. Sometimes I'll play as a rogue. Just depends on how I'm feeling, but for the most part I like mages because I get to set stuff on fire. My favorite thing to use in games as a mage is fire. So in this, I play a mage because I see it as hard mode, and I often will play a mage elf because it's super hard mode, because a lot of people don't like mages and they don't like elves. Also, you have to learn how to fight from a distance instead of being up close and personal. When you're a rogue or a fighter, you have to really get in there. I'm not good with fighters. I don't practice enough, so I leave that to Cassandra because she's like, you know, the super OP warrior. Yeah, I really like being a mage. It's just fun for me. I like magic more than most stuff. It's like the rogue is a lot of fun, but the mage is better. So I have the bloodstone. I just need the 2 other Navaran skulls, and they're actually up here on a hill. Or one of them's up here on a hill. Oh, and I gotta get the writing on necromancy, which I could, you know, probably ask Dorian about, maybe. I think the only thing I'm not playing a mage in is my D&D character is a bard, but they multi-class in warlock magic, which is pretty much necromancy. My patron god is Cthulhu for my warlock in D&D. And then I have like an elven god, or elven goddess, I think, that I worship. But I have 2 patrons. One's for my warlock and one's for my bard. It should be around here somewhere. I think there's a hill around here somewhere. Small Grove Camp. I don't think I have to get the writing first. I think I can just go to the hill that it's on. So there's 2 Navaran skulls out here. Go on. There we go. Yeah, D&D's a lot of fun. I've had a few near-death experiences while playing it, so that was great. I got smacked by a living tree, and flung into the air and a few feet away, which almost killed my bard. I'm a drow bard, so I'm an elf, so I take damage, and it's like 100 times worse than anything else. And then I fell out of a hole of this nest, but it was like the entrance was like up high, so when I fell out, I was tied to my companion, who's a dragonborn, and I didn't hit rock bottom, so I didn't get any bludgeoning damage, but it was funny, it was hilarious. But something else. Oh, I've been set on fire. That's what it was. Oh, and hugged by a rug of, I think it's a rug of smothering. It's like a living rug. It's like the carpet from Aladdin, but evil. Well, I guess not evil, it's just a magic rug. But it tries to hug you to death. Yeah, my bard gets in a lot of trouble because I'm get a little too excited, start running around. Hello. It would be fun to play a bard in this game, but you can't really be one in this game. I do hope in the next game they let you, like, multi-class. Like, I'd love to be like a rogue mage or something. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Or a battle mage would be cool. Because the mages in this game don't need items to use their magic. They don't need a staff to use magic. It's just a way to, like, focus it into a single thing and then, like, project it out, but they don't need it. What the heck are those dumb skulls? Oh, we haven't run into a mimic yet. Luckily. I'm also running a game where the two characters are both goblins and assholes. So I might throw one in there just for funsies to teach these two little murder hobos a lesson. Or I'll just pretend like it's going to be a mimic and they'll be too scared to do anything. I don't know where the skulls are. How weird. Do I have to get the... I shouldn't have to get the writing first. I know they're on the Storm Coast. The skulls. They're on a hill somewhere around here. Might be over here. All I care about as far as Dragon Age goes is that it gives me a good story. I still have the characters that I adore, and that I get to save all of my babies because I'm not letting any of them die. Go in the hole. There we go. I really, really want to bring Solus back home. I don't like how heartbroken and tragic he is. So I'm just gonna slap the piss out of him and force him to come back to the Inquisition. And of course probably show up in Tevinter to save Dorian, who didn't send me a message saying he was in trouble because it's just so him. We'll see what happens. Dragon Age Inquisition has always had really, or the Dragon Age series has always had really good writers, and they've always had really good developers on their team. The guys who wrote all the characters for the games are still working there, I do believe, so. Who wrote the characters and the script. We'll see what happens. Yay, leveled up. Nice. There's one pile. So there should be one more pile around here somewhere. Oh,
there must be something here.
What is this? We set sail from Kirkwall under fair winds and clear skies. The captain said we would be in Rialto within a week if the weather held. I spent the day aboard deck, chatting with the crew, and retired to my cabin at dusk. To my dismay, the motion of the waves made it impossible for me to settle down. Even reading was difficult, though the book of myths and legends I had brought was quite riveting indeed. I emerged again several hours later after it was dark, hoping the chill night air would grant me some relief. As I leaned over the rail, I heard a cry of alarm from the crow's nest. I raised my head and saw in the sky of the far-off southwest an eerie green glow, which grew brighter as we watched. In the space of a breath, it became too dazzling to look at, and I had to shield my eyes. When I looked up again, the light was still there amid swirling clouds. It looked to me then as though the sky had been rent in two and the heavens were pouring out. I heard footsteps and was joined at the rail by just the rest of the crew. We were silent, all of us afraid to give voice to the fears that now consumed our hearts. Finally, after several minutes, we heard a lone voice from the crow's nest. It's the end of the world. I am so sorry that you guys had to witness me accidentally exploding stuff. Wait, is it alcohol? It is alcohol. Dorian, I got us more booze. Don't tell anybody else. They might want some. Okay. Let's see if we can't find the other set of skulls. I wonder if that dragon's still down there. I don't remember if I scared it away or not. Someone sent me a text message. One second. Let's see where this last Navaran skull is. I can never find the last one because it's not really marked. The guy's like, you need to go find these, and I'm like, alright. I can do that, maybe. Look at who you're talking to. This is the person who, you know, trips over anything that is trippable. So I found this one here on the hill. This one is next to... Which camp is this next to? And this was next to the Small Grove camp. Okay. I need to go over here now. We'll just mark... What? Is it not gonna let me do the... Okay. Well, we'll go that way anyway. That direction. Oh, is it up? It must be up the mountain. Okay. Yep. There's a walkway to that spot though, so it'll be fine. I think there's like a small tree. Oh no, stuck on a tree again. The life of the Inquisitor is just full of being stuck on trees. Yeah, there's a trail right there. About necromancy. And take him back to that dude. And then he teaches you how to be a necromancer. And Cole is just like, I don't like that because of the stuff with the spirits, but, you know, he still stays pretty chill. It's just, you know, he's a spirit and they're spirits, and, you know, he doesn't really like it. What was it? Solus, I think, as well, gets a little salty about it, but also, he's your bro, so he deals with it. To get up there. Jeez, calm down. Sounds like this part of the world has indigestion. It needs to just take some Pepto or drink some tea and stop yelling at me about nothing. There we are. There's the other undead. Boom. They're super allergic to fire. We killed like 5 of them, so... Are you gonna go down? Yep, she sure is. She's gonna go over there and pick a fight. Sounds about right. You can stop. You can disengage. There we go. Ah, it won't let me because of the bad guys. No. Well, how close are they? Certainly not close enough to affect me touching this. Fine. Where are they? Or is it this one that's causing problems? It is this one. Whatever this is. Is it a goat? It is a goat. Stop running around. Die! There we go. Mine. The stone tree. So Galen made his way through the wood until he saw the light of the quarter moon shining on the rock. Elise emerged from the pines and they shared a quick embrace before making their way to the waiting ship. It's said that lovers who kiss the stone tree will be blessed with a long and happy marriage. Those fond of the superstition tend to ignore renditions of the tale in which Galen and Elise drown at sea. Yes, so don't kiss the rock because you'll probably drown at sea. Just, heads up there. Don't. Okay. Back to Skyhold as soon as I level up. I think we will up our chain lightning. Arcs farther. I'll do the arcs farther because I kind of like that one. And I can hit more people who just happen to get in my way. Alright. I gotta go to my library to get the book I need. I like Iron... Sorry, I was looking something up. I like Iron Bull. I like that he's voiced by Freddie Prinze Jr. I think that's hilarious. Because he's an awesome guy, and I just love that he's like, yeah, you know, he did this voice of this guy who's super into bondage, and is very open and honest, you know, and he's just the Iron Bull. So yeah, I found it great that someone that he's kind of as charming as Freddie Prinze Jr. did the voice for the Iron Bull. I thought it was great. Because, you know, when you think of him, you think of, you know, Scooby-Doo. He played Freddy, or, you know, he's been in other stuff, but... yeah. He's really great. He's not my favorite character. Dorian is my favorite character. He's my little lovey. I love him to death. I would probably end the world for Dorian. Ah, I got it. This is what I need. I'm stealing your book. I probably won't bring it back, though, so sorry, Dorian. Ugh, I missed again. Doesn't matter, he wasn't even looking. He's staring off into space. Where's my... I think I have a requisition table down in the little Undercroft area. I think. In here. Should be one. It's where Dagna is right now.
Better and better. What can't we do in a place like this?
Craft. Do I have a requisition table in here? I don't. Oh wait, there it is. Nope, that's my armor table. Weird. How you doing, Dagna?
Ready for anything, Inquisitor.
You seemed impressed by the anchor. What does it look like to you?
I heard what everyone says what you heard Coryphia say. It's a long chain of who said what. To me, it says key. But keys do a lot of things. Open, lock, switch. Some open one thing, some open everything. It sounds like Coryphius made it to open. you can use it to close. It may be that simple. It sure is pretty. Wish I could see through it.
I'll see you later, Dagna.
I can't wait.
Yeah, Dagna's cool. I have no requisition table down here. How strange. Well, I guess I'll go find one. I swore there was one here. I guess I can go back out. Wait. Is it just the... Boop. There we go. Yeah, I know what the undercrop is, thank you. Merchant, merchant, merchant. Specialization peeps. Oh, maybe he's in here with the quartermaster. That's outside. No, the quartermaster's... That's my horse. But there might be... I think there's a dude that I hire, actually, that... He's got the requisition table down here somewhere at one of these towers or something. If he's here yet. I'm not sure if he is. We'll find out, though. Oh, yeah, I think it's the quartermaster. And then my horse guy is over there. Boom, there he is. Hi.
Oh, Bells, it's you. Morris. Sir Morris, I suppose. I am serving as quartermaster for Skyhold and its arriving throngs. Stores are growing, and so long as we have fair coin to restock, you and yours will be well served.
This poor kid.
What makes you ideal for this position? It's an important one.
My family has ties to several freehold militias, as well as cousins acting as officers in Ferelden and Orlais.
And your qualifications?
My family holds treaties with 3 new money Tevinter houses, and a rare Orzuma contract with a Paragon namesake.
And your qualifications?
To be honest, Your Worship, that was my question. I am the nexus of a dozen threads tied by others, designed to cast the widest and most appealing resource net. But I will rise to the occasion. Skyhold will want for nothing. I swear it.
He's so nervous. He's like, I don't know, man. I'll do what I
quartermaster
can, I
survived
guess.
Haven. Where is she?
They hired me because...
Had views. Has views. Perfectly legitimate ones if you share them, Inquisitor. I believe it was felt that your quartermaster should be more palatable now that the Inquisition is in Orlais. She continues to serve, just not at the fore.
How's it going? Do we have what we need?
Our capacity increases, as do our requests to suppliers. I've had to threaten some contracts.
Oh.
It was exhilarating.
It's very Josephine of you.
As you were.
We are here for you, Inquisitor.
There we go. Yep. Might as well do this one too. I have way too many things that I need to do stuff with. Okay, let's go talk to this Mortalitasi and get our specialization. What up, dude?
The recipe is complete. The ceremony ended. You know our way. Now you must choose to accept this role. To shepherd and to condemn.
Hell yeah.
I am ready to commit to this. To train in necromancy.
Then you honor me as well. You have begun a path that goes well beyond where others must stop. You will find, Inquisitor, that life is not so final as some might think. Welcome to our way.
Yeah, I can be a lich now. Hey, surgeon. I'm here to help. I'm not quite a healer, but I'm really good at what I do. You two can leave now. I'm good. I got this. Alright. That's not what I wanted to do. I don't have any points right now, but as soon as I get some, they better watch out. I don't think anyone can really use this. Oh, yeah. Whoops. Is it two-handed? No, because I'm on the one-handed. Look at that. That thing's a beast. There you go. That is better than what you're carrying. Alright. All these people, this person's dead. This one is just, I don't know if she's injured or if she's just chilling. Either or, I guess. Alright. Just check my journal. See what everyone needs me to do. I need to go to these places to get his stuff. Probably take all three, Dorian, Blackwall, and Cassandra to the Western Approach to do stuff. Where's this last guy? Let's go do Josephine's in Valroyo. Because her mission's pretty easy. No, I gotta fast travel over here. Alright. So now as soon as I get more points, when I level up again, I'll be able to use my necromancy and I'll have to finagle some stuff as far as my magic goes, so I might get rid of my... No, I like my little disrupt magic spell. That one spell I have, I cast it on like dragons and demons and stuff, and it dispels like any magic they have like guarding their bodies and stuff. And I don't know if I have my raise. There's one when you in your healing magic where like when your friend, you know, dies or gets knocked out or whatever,
You're a liar.
you can raise him back up.
You're rather insolent for a servant, aren't you?
You're a mage, not my patron.
You must admit that a new leadership would be refreshing.
Yep. She's on the other side over here.
To report should any Templars attack them.
Collect all the reading. Let's see, where are you at? I think she's over here, actually. Maybe.
Oh, yes.
Well, you guys look shady. You assassins? Huh? Everyone here looks shady.
Is there something you need?
At once.
I am turned around. Oh, she's up these stupid stairs. Okay. So I need to go over here to Miss Thing. I think I'm pointed in the right direction. There we go. Yeah, I just didn't see the stairs on the way by. Makes me want to headbutt someone.
Two of Templars did it.
A grand elf of the Inquisition. Didn't I see you with her once?
There we go.
I
can't believe this.
Oh, yes.
Alright, Josephine, let's go talk to some
Do
fools.
you know where this noble wanted to meet us?
I do. The Comte Boisvert has invited us to his mansion, not far from here. I pray he clears up the deaths of my messengers, as promised.
Lead the way.
I love that I just have a cup strapped to my clothes. I mean, everybody needs something to drink out of.
Welcome, my friend.
Andraste forbid you have to cup your hands to drink water.
Thank you for seeing us, Comte Boisvert.
The honor is mine. Please, sit. It's an honor to assist two such distinguished guests.
We appreciate your help, Comte.
The death of Lady Montily's servants must weigh heavily. Have you heard of the House of Repose?
The Assassin's League?
My contacts obtained a copy of a document in the archives. Contract for a life.
The House of Repose is hereby sworn to eliminate anyone attempting to overturn the Montiliers' trading exile in Orlais.
They're not just after your messengers, Josephine. They'll try for you, too.
I am afraid so, yes.
The contract was signed by a noble family. The Duparquets.
But the Duparquets died out as a noble line over 60 years ago.
Indeed. But the contract was signed 109 years ago.
How can a family try to kill you after they died out?
The Duparquets were our rivals. They drove the Montiliers from Val Royal. This contract was drawn up over 100 years ago, but it wasn't invoked until I tried to overturn my family's exile.
Unpleasant though it may be, the House of Repose is merely fulfilling its contractual duties.
If the people who wanted your family dead are gone, why are the assassins still after you?
A contract is a contract, Inquisitor. Our Legion businesses
This is
live
how
and die
shocked
by
she
their
is.
reputations.
What do you mean, why are they still
The
after
entire
me?
guild's welfare would be in
They
danger
signed an
if
agreement.
an agreement was tossed aside on a whim of time or fate.
She's quite right, Your Worship. The House of Repose is doing what it feels necessary, by its standards.
I'll do what I can to stop these attacks, Josephine.
Thank you, Inquisitor. I think I may know how. The Duparquets still have descendants under the common branch. If we elevate them to nobility, a Duparquet could annul the contract on my life.
That will take time, Lady Montily. Time during which the House of Repose will be obliged to hunt.
Will they now? You are exceedingly well informed. Bernotua said you'd heard rumors, at best.
A bit of subterfuge. This contract on your life is an ugly business. One the House of Repose deeply regrets. But this is Orlais. Even an assassin's word is his bond.
Does Comte Boisvert actually exist?
Absolutely. The Comte's offer to reveal the killers of Lady Montily's messengers was genuine. So was his information somehow. An end to be tied up later.
I'm guessing the actual Comte Boisvert met with a fatal accident.
Comte Boisvert slumbers in a nearby closet. Nothing more. The contract on Lady Montily's life is so unusual, we felt the courtesy of an explanation was in order.
Yeah, these guys aren't too bad.
Monsieur.
Your idea to seek out the Duparquet to revoke our orders is an interesting one. I wish you luck. I did not come to shed blood today, Inquisitor. Only to speak. Might I pass?
Go then.
Good day, Yosh. My lady, I pray we never meet again.
I love assassins, they're so weird. We just wanted to explain why all this is happening, but don't worry,
I didn't think our
everything's
meeting would
fine.
end like this.
We'll deal with these assassins.
I have some thoughts. Let's discuss them back at Scouring. I'll feel safer with the castle's walls around me.
Do you hear something?
Oh,
He's just like in there, like, no.
goodness. Comte Poivert, is that you? Oh, the lock's been broken off. We'll find a saw. I realize the cabinet is quite valuable, Comte, but surely... A locksmith, then? As you
That's
wish.
okay. I know how to get him out. Okay, I won't go stabbing people. What am I? Oh, no. Oh, there we go. Well, he can just stay in there until, you know, whenever. Bye. Have fun in your closet. It's probably cozy in there. I mean, he didn't seem too worried about being in pain or anything. He's just like, don't destroy my cabinet. I spent like a bunch of gold on this. It's like, I don't think you spent nearly as much as you think. I mean, have you been to the Black Emporium? That's expensive. I need to make a trip back over there actually at some point. The Xenon, yeah, the antiquarian. He's one of my favorites. Just because he's weird. He's got a tiny polar bear. Alright. Let's go talk to Josephine about her stuff.
Where did demons come?
They came from your mom. Anyway.
I'm so sorry, Inquisitor. I never thought my family's trading status would trap us in an assassin's plot.
You couldn't have known it would lead to this House of Repose coming after you.
It still shouldn't have slipped past me. I've tracked down the last two parakeets. If they become gentry, they can annul the contract on my life. We'll require a noble from Val Royaux to sponsor them, a judge to provide documents, a minister to ratify them.
It's so like you to take the longest course of action, even when your life is at stake.
I assume you already know everything about this mess.
There is a faster way, Josephine. The original contract on your life is in the vaults of the House of Repose. If my agents infiltrate it and destroy the original, the assassin will have no obligation to chase you.
Leliana, please. I want no more bloodshed over a personal affair.
Don't be so stubborn, Josie. How long will it take you to gather these favors in Val Royaux?
We can solve this without more deaths on either side.
My people are ready, should you change your mind. I'll post a watch on our ambassador in case the House of Repose visits.
I appreciate it, but I still believe elevating the two parakeets will solve this.
Liliana. She's
First,
like, I could
we need
just
to
go
perform
stab
some
him to
favors in
death.
Val
Why do
Royaux.
you keep doing
I'd
all
be
this
happy to
weird
discuss where we could
talking?
begin.
Words. Oh, okay. What do I need
News
to do?
on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
You said I'd have to do some favors in Val Royaux if we want to make the Duparakets lords.
The Countess Dion is our first step. Her lover, a mage from the White Spire, is missing. Bring her news of him and she'll be very amenable to sponsoring the Duparakets as lords.
Yes, ma'am. We're gonna do this Josie's way. Someone just loudly opened the door. I love the politics and drama. It's beautiful. Alright, Cullen. Yeah. Just for a little bit.
Any word?
Nothing yet.
The Mortal Talsi is said to be friendly with both the dwarf and the Ferelden, and a circle member in good standing according to all accounts. Okay. Oh, can I sit? Okay, yeah I can. It's been a while, but we can have search parties comb the area where he was last spotted. Just love how he's like, dude, I'll just go look for him. It's what I do. Well, we're gonna let one of the others take care of that, buddy, because you're a little, you know, in your face. Not that I don't appreciate that, it's just sometimes we need subtlety. Sweet, sweet Cullen. There we go. We've had a request for some general patrols.
I found the money.
You're being rude.
The Inquisition will compensate the families of those we lost at Haven.
Nice.
Thank you.
It is heartening that we are being looked to in this way, but I doubt we would find any activity directly related to Corypheus, and our resources are better sent elsewhere. The request was in the same legion as the bandits reported by the Sutherland lad. Perhaps we should extend his duties. Cool. Sutherland,
Inquisitor.
he wants to do good, so we're gonna let him do good. We're gonna let these other two finish their stuff. And then I'll come back and order them to do things. I think what we're going to do, though, is go over to, the desert place where the desert dragon is. So we can fulfill some other... the Western approach. And because I have 3 characters who have missions in this general area, so I think the Venatori, I think the last Venatori agent is here, and then I've got to do Black Walls, Grey Warden stuff, and then Cassandra has a Seeker or whatever she wants me to get rid of. Right now I'm just trying to level up so I can start doing my necromancy stuff. Maybe you'll see Dorian do his. It's pretty cool. I think it's interesting. Plus, it's purple and stuff.
Welcome
so
to the
always
Western
fun.
approach. We've sighted warden activity to the southwest, but no one's been close enough to figure out
Sorry, I
what
just
they're
bumped
doing.
my mic.
Between the sandstorms and the vicious wildlife, we haven't made it far out here. One of my men got too close to a poison hot spring and gave me a slightly delirious report of a high dragon flying overhead. In short, this might just be the worst place in the entire world. Be careful out there.
Come on, guys. Come on, Fluffy. There we go. The dog. Oh, sorry, puppy. The dogs were barking at something. Thank you for the warning.
Well, it's good to know what I'm in for.
You guys can go say
Sorry,
hi
I
to the
don't have
rabbit.
more
She's
for
just not
you.
coming out.
We intercepted a Venatori messenger and, persuaded him to give up the orders he was carrying. We have it
Persuaded.
here. This entire place. It just
He threatened to cut off his
feels like
dongle.
something's not right. Be careful.
My middle name is absolutely not careful. I am a danger to myself. Why is there a... oh. Octavian. With our allies, the Templars, redeploying and abandoning their mine in the canyons, we will now focus our efforts on the excavations and the summoning attempts. Go have a word with our White Claw associates. I'll be sending further resources your way. Service. Delicious. There's stuff back here. No, I don't. Shut up. Don't talk to me. Leave me alone. Not right now. Maybe later. Oh. Unimportant garbage. Alright. Alright, let's go on. Yes, give it to me, I might as well.
Word for you.
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
Oh, yeah, Venatori stuff. Nice. Always good. Oh yeah, I should have brought coal with me. He always has interesting things to say, but I wanted to do these guys' missions. Ow. I've definitely found that Blackwall and Bull are not as powerful as Cassandra. Blackwall, I mean, they're cool. Bull is cool. He's just not as cool as Cassandra. This woman walks into a room and she knows she owns the place. Those two are stuck over there. They're trying to get around each other, those demons out there. No, no, you go left. No, my left. Okay. I didn't want to get caught in those spikes. Ooh, bloodstone. Nice. We're gonna go the back way. I'm gonna rest first though so I can restock everything after that little tiff, little fight. Little, what is that up there? Excuse me. Stop messing with stuff. Oh, this leads up and over. That's right. Well, we gotta go this way right now. After I get whoever's I get first. Well, Dorian stays, always. Oh, there should be some memory of the gray stuff here, though. Seeing red. Oh. This is, I don't remember what they're doing here. I think it was when they were yeah, we'll do hers. She has stuff on like the other side, but you have to find a way around to get there. But we'll take the back way out of this big camp and around. Yeah, let's do this first. Alright. You'll probably notice that with each mage character I try to give them like a bigger specialization. Like me, I usually specialize in fire. Solus, I think I usually do healing magic, ice, and then Dorian is pretty much mostly electricity. Just because it's shiny, he's shiny, you know. It's flashy like he is. I base it on their personalities. Oh no, a spider! Ew, stop exploding stuff, Dorian. Jeez. You're making a mess. They want us to explore the mines over here, which is where these guys are coming from. I do believe. Yeah, I'm not letting the rabbit out right now, Fluffy. Sorry. I'm just gonna have to deal. Oh no, don't kill the little nug. Oh, it's not a nug, it's a fox. Well, don't kill him either, he's fine. You know what, let's go ahead and disrupt this madness. Why not? We're already here. This is another really cool mission. Second shipment of artifacts for Griffinwing Keep. 3 staves, properties unknown, 1 vessel for bloodletting, 6 damaged tomes of varying degrees of legibility, remains of a lyrium censer. Delivered to the keep at once. Service will see the more functional items passed on to Calpurnia. Ooh. Quite the name. Calpurnia. You gotta say it like that. Like they're really pretentious. Oh, look at this guy sneaking up on us. Oh, he's cute. Come on. Look at him. He wants me so bad. Oh, she's still over there fighting that stupid mage. Eh. She's got this, I'm sure. Oh, not close enough. Oh, there we go.
So the Venatori want to keep us out. Shall we disappoint them?
Always. That's how we roll, man. We're gonna go into the mine first, though. Move, Dorian. Nice and nice. Don't need you, though. I should really be collecting all this stuff to sell, but I'm not going to. Ooh, we got that. Remember, kids, death fruit is the dangerous one. It's in the name. There's a place in the fallow mire where this person is like, she's trying to remember if it's elf fruit or death fruit that's the dangerous one. And it's like, really? I mean, there's death right in the name, but, you know, maybe I'm just smarter than you. Yeah, if you bring Bull with you, when he sees the big dragon fly over, he gets all excited. It's really cute. He's just like, boss, dragon. I'm like, yeah, I see the dragon right now, but we can't do that right now, Bull. We have other things to do. Bull's actually pretty freaking adorable. I have to give him that. Oh, hello. Oh, here's the mine. It's full of spoders. What have I been playing? Oh wow, quite a bit actually. Wow. I've been slowed. Well, you can stick me to the ground all you want, but I can still use my magic, so... Oh, we accidentally destroyed one of those red lyrium deposits. Ugh, we've been followed. Okay now. Magic. Benedict. Pull up stakes. All plans for the mine in the western approach are off. The Inquisition's on the move and headed your way. Dump all the bodies and relocate to Impris de Leon, Vernon, which we will be going to at some point.
Whoever did this should pay.
Yeah, they will. I'm going to kill them. That's what I do. Alright, we found the mine. They want us to go to Impris de Leon. I can get up there, but it takes some finagling. See? Look at all that finagling. Actually, it's not that bad to get up here. It's really easy. What is that? There's just some extra stuff up here. Most of the time, I don't find it very important. Like this, eh. Yeah, you guys don't follow me up here, okay? Because I came back down, so it'd be a waste of your jumpy time. I feel bad for Dorian anytime like the Venatori come into play, because he's just like this dude who just wants to, you know, just be Dorian. He wants his people to not be assholes. Doesn't work though. Ooh, nice. Move, I need this ghoul's beard. It's mine now. Get out of my way, hyena. Alright. Well, I bypassed that little, this little thing right here with the carts. I'll bring Cole back later and he'll say something interesting. They're like little places I always take him to because I like listening to his little words. He's just adorable. Oh yeah, that's right. I can build me like a superior mage tower and stuff. I can build Cullen a like arena out front so he can like have the military train better and all that. Where's the dragon? It'll fly over in a minute. This reminds me of Moab. Except there were no dragons in Moab, so...
Lovely. Tell me we won't be fighting that creature.
Of course we will. What, you think I'm gonna miss an opportunity? Heck no, we're gonna kill some dragons and get some treasures. By the way, those rhinos, super peaceful. No reason to attack them. In fact, I think they only attack you if you hang around for too long. Or accidentally electrocute them, which I do often. You'll see that a lot. I'm really bad at aiming. You guys not gonna attack that guy? Kinda, you know, just chilling here. There we go. I knew you could do it. Exclamation point. Oh, it's these. The Chantry used these symbols long ago to mark trails to hidden locations. They are often mistaken by passerby as simple carvings in the rock and trees.
A Chantry symbol out here. Odd.
Not really. They go everywhere because they're weird. Yeah, I'm sure we'll do that. Where's... There it is. So I want to go in this direction. Right, I think I can get over there if I turn left. If I turn left from that one. Yeah, because there's a... Oh, it's a rock. I thought it was another hyena. So if I go around, turn left here, there should be a couple camps I can get to. One of which has some of, you know, his stuff. This gas cloud here, I have Cullen punch it into submission, because it's this thing, so... We have to claim the area first, though.
We can't cross this.
Yeah, no shit.
Someone at Skyhold will have a solution.
I'm not trying to cross it.
The trail leads on.
There's, up on top of that tower, there's a couple of dead dudes. They have like alcohol and like food and stuff. I have no idea how they died. Maybe from the heat, I can't remember. There's just like their bodies are just up there. Guess we should go claim this, why not? Oh, sorry, I looked over at Fluffy and Deku, making sure she's playing nice. Try to bring each of the characters on their special missions because sometimes they get salty if you don't. Like, I wish I could have been there, but you just walked away without me. It's like, okay, calm down. Give it. Give it. Oh, no! I slipped. I should have just made them stay up here. I can do that. I just don't because I don't use my brain. It's there for that reason. I just don't use it. There we go. Warden Zoras, commander of the defensive Admint Fortress during the long night of the Second Blight, gave his life in battle against a Hurlock Alpha. Nice. Property of Frederick of Seralt, University of Orlais, Nazaire's past research camp. Yeah, he's
Frederick of Seralt.
He's over there somewhere.
Who in Andraste's name would be out in this desert?
A crazy person? Yeah, because we're crazy people, so a crazy person? He's like, what kind of a person comes out here? It's like, us? It's like, besides us. I love when the assassins just get knocked on their butt by my warriors. They're like, was not expecting that. Like, should have. My team doesn't mess around. A caravan of refugees drove off-road so we could collect out of view of Imperial soldiers. Half died, but you can pick up the wounded. These people. Disgusting. They are disgusting. Yeah, it's just mining equipment. The camp should be around here somewhere, right? Or is this his stuff? Oh, that's right. If you go back around is where it is. Let's take care of this, shall we? Don't look at me. Unimportant Inquisitor just walking through here. Dispel magic is also a good way of knocking down bigger opponents, like certain demons and stuff don't like it. Oh, there we go. Just want to get out of the middle of the shit. I'm coming over here. Dorian, love, can you let me get out of the way? Oh god. Nope. stand there looking all snarky, Blackwall. He's like, we did it. I'm like, okay. We gotta go around here. Deku, I think you ate all of your alfalfa honey. In honor of the wings of adamant, the brave griffins who gave their lives in service to keep the blight at bay, in war victory, in peace vigilance, in death sacrifice. It's a Grey Warden motto right there. So the Frederick guy, I think that's his name, he's the one who's like, hey, do you want to do some dragon stuff for me? And I'm like, totes my goats. And then I do that. And we do dragon stuff together. I still haven't gone to meet Stroud. I'm just kind of leaving him hanging right now, but it's not like the story can progress without me. Like, I have to physically go there to make anything happen. I got your stuff.
Visitors, thank the Maker. It's been so long since I've spoken to anyone. Have you come to observe the wildlife too?
Who are you? What are you doing out here?
I am Federico Cerro, foremost researcher of draconology in Orlais. I came here with an expedition from the university.
They all died.
But the others are all missing, and our work has been halted. White Claw raiders have made off with much of our supplies. You will help me reclaim the equipment, will you not? You will champion the advancement of science.
There's your supplies.
I have the supplies you were waiting for right here.
Surely the Maker himself sent you. You haven't encountered the other researchers, have you? Jeannette? Marcus? Etienne?
I'm afraid they're probably all dead.
Then it is doubly important that I finish our work. That their sacrifice not be in vain. But some of our equipment is still missing. If you happen to find more of it, please let me know.
Yeah, so this guy is out here researching dragons, and he's like, hey, you want to help me do dragon stuff? And I'm like, I mean, I could, I guess. Kind of in the middle of some craziness right now, but maybe in a few. Trying to get Blackwall's junk. I think you have to get his stuff, and then you have to progress the story in order to get to the next part of everyone's main missions. Even Cole has one that's very sad. Because you learn more about, you know, what happened to the actual Cole, the one that he created his persona after. There are velociraptors out here too. It's pretty kick-ass.
The end must be nearby.
Probably, but we're not going there right yet. We can follow this giant lizard monster up and over. Where we need to be is over here. You guys really gonna pick a fight with that thing? Is it coming in our general direction? Yes. Always. They like to pick fights with me. I'm just that delicious. Oh yeah, that was a Varghest. A Herlock, I think, is the giant dog lizard looking doodads. Oh god, hello. Didn't see you standing 2 feet from me. Gross. About the necromancy, you can put fear into multiple enemies, so they'll like run away and stuff. It's really cool. Sometimes these rifts are hard, and sometimes you just walk in there, you sneeze, and then they all die. Okay. Blackwall's stuff, I think, is up here. Maybe. I think there's multiple things in this area. Oh, there we go.
Good find.
Right? I'm good at this. There we go. There's probably more alcohol or something. Yep. Sure was. Hi guys. Yeah, I didn't go all the way up. Don't worry about it. I think possibly there's more stuff in here somewhere. I think. It might be down. We'll see though. Ooh, there's a lot of skeletons down here. What the hell happened? Jeez, you guys could maybe clean up after yourselves just a little bit. Guess not. Okay. Where's the other one? Oh, it's way over there. I haven't found this camp yet, but I think it's behind, yeah, see this gate? You have to go around to get that stupid thing open, by the way. Pain in the butt, but worth it. There's a lot of cool stuff in there. Where am I at right now? Alright, well, we'll get this, and we'll head this way, and then we'll call it quits for today. I'm gonna have to get me a new mount. I usually like save up money and then I buy all the horses, but I only use the dragons. But they're just having a blast down there. I think most of the ones here are going to be pretty easy to get. where you fight the dragon. For Frederick, because he wants to observe all the things, because he's weird like that.
Whoa!
What's this? Oh yes, I know, my battery's low. Oh, it's a shard. I was like, what is that? Never seen that before. Yes, I have. I'm just stupid. Oh, Velociraptor! Phoenixes, that's what they're called. Yeah, they're immune to fire, so I use it just because I can. Some dudes down here, probably doing bad things to good people. Hello. There's one up there, boys and girls. Go kill him. Gentlemen, leave the wardens to their work. Concentrate efforts on the dragon service, which you won't get to kill because I'm gonna kill it. So suck my nuts. It just keeps staring at me. It had to go. Shouldn't call things its. Not nice. Rude, in fact. Actually, all of these are probably absolutely delicious. Ew. That makes a sound when you touch it. You guys can level up. I'm gonna save it just for safety, and then I'll level you up, and yeah. Let's see, Dorian. I did that one already. Blinding Terror. Oh, I didn't do that one. That's fine. Now you can terrify people. That's probably a good thing to have. Alright, we'll check this out and then we'll call it quits for today. So I've been on here for quite a while. And I have other things I have to do today. Yep, mosaic. We let the boy rest the first night they brought him to the White Spire. I convinced Knight Commander Belrose to delay the ritual till the morning. The journey was long, and the lad could barely keep his eyes open, poor thing. I was certain escape was the furthest thing from his mind. Medine found him a clean cot in with the other young apprentices, and when I came in with his supper he was already fast asleep. In the morning I showed Medine how the phial was to be prepared. First, a simple charm to preserve and protect the glass, and a spell that to keep the blood from forming dark clots. The last step could only be completed with the apprentice present. I sent a young Templar recruit off with the message that we were ready. The boy was escorted to the chamber by Belrose himself. I could tell he had just been awakened. There was a smear of dirt from his pace, perhaps from the road. I called the boy to me and cleaned his cheek with my sleeve as I explained the ritual. We have to take your blood, I said, because you're special and we don't want you to be lost. If it happens, the blood will allow us to find you and bring you home again. I let Medine take the lancet this time. A tremor in my hands was worse than that day, and I didn't want to make too deep a cut. I held the boy close, and Medine made a small, neat incision on his palm, exactly as instructed. I felt the boy struggle and start to cry. He tried to pull away, but Medine gripped his hand firmly, letting the blood run into the phial. Then Medine cast a spell, like we practiced. Within the phial, the blood churned and grew bright in the presence of the mage to whom it was bound. It was done. Another phylactery, another link forged. He was leashed to the White Spire. The boy could not look away from the glow. He was enthralled, and the pain and the tears were forgotten. See, this is magic, I said to him. When you are older, I will teach you. Belrose let the boy hold his phylactery for several minutes before he locked it away in the chamber. So they're like imprisoning, you know, mages. Nice. Some of this stuff I think is just gonna have to be, it's just gonna be sellable garbage. We so far cannot confirm that Faramond has had any luck attracting spirits at all. It may not be possible for spirits in the Fade to even see someone who has so long been tranquil. He wishes to continue the experiments. We will stay and observe until he is ready to leave. Dude, if you want spirits, just go ask Solus. He talks to them all the time, but you'd probably use them for bad things, because you guys are dicks. Okay. Anyway. This whole thing here is just talking about them leashing mages to them pretty much by force. Pretty sad thing to do. But yeah, I've got my specialization. I've talked to all my friends. Right now I'm just collecting little bits of things. You know, I won't do any of the character main missions without you guys, so you don't have to worry about missing any of that. Yeah. I think we made some pretty good progress today. As far as I'm concerned. And even if we didn't, we still had fun. Or at least I had fun. I don't know about you guys, you know. How you like me running around doing, you know, psychotic shit, which is what I do half the time. It's just random nonsense. Most of it makes no sense. Oh, I got more of his stuff.
The name on the manifest is Frederick of Seralt. Didn't we meet him?
Yeah, he's that weird guy over there who wants us to touch dragons for him, because, you know, he's drunk with power, with dragon power. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. Tomorrow we're going to be playing Resident Evil. We're still doing Claire's story. After we do Claire's story, I'm going to go back through and do the second part of her story, where she, I don't know, in the main game, when her and Leon meet on the, next to that fence, you can actually play that part of the game if you play through the second half of the story. So we're going to go do that, because, you know, I think it would be fun and interesting to do it. And she's supposed to have different things happen to her than, you know, of course, than what happens to Leon, because if it was the same thing, the story would be absolutely boring, and you'd already know what was going to happen. So, yeah, tomorrow, Resident Evil 2, and then, we'll go from there. I have to get my PS Plus, you know, started again, because it kind of ran out while we were moving, which is fine. That way I can play Mad Max for you guys, because we stopped in that epic church, and I'm sure you guys want to see what is inside the spookiness of that building. But I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow for more epicness. Okay? Alright. Bye!